Alright, y'all. Yeah, we back here with, this is Gray Sir TV. We back here telling another story from, the penitentiary, from jails all around. We're from Alabama. This is my homeboy Jay Money. And, yeah, we're here to tell the story of how, which some of y'all might have missed it, you know, Lockdown 23-1. I had a little interview on there a couple days ago about being locked up in Walker County Jail. And we're just here to tell some of our stories. Me and him both got caught, never been in that jail before. So,
messed up situation, man.
Yeah, bad situation. So, here's what, but pretty much the gist of it is we were on drugs very hard at the time. And, my birthday one day, May 16th, 2012, was the day we got locked up in this jail. So, for about, I don't know, what would you say, a month or two about what we were doing, the Walmart?
A couple months, probably, at least.
Yeah, so every day what we had to do was, we had to go to Walmart's and steal DVDs. And we had a store in Birmingham that was, and I mean, when I say steal DVDs, this ain't no petty crime. This is, we stole like $3,000 worth of
this
DVDs.
Ain't no going in there and putting 3 or 4 or 5 in your pocket. This is going filling coolers up full of them.
Yeah, and just running out the door and getting away. But the crazy part is, we got away with it, or so we thought, you know. But that's a story for later. We had some warrants on us pop up from some of those. But so yeah, man, the day we wake up, we done realize that we had done hit, you know, all the Walmarts in our area. So we're trying to figure out where we're gonna go next. So, you know, we just get on the interstate
and cruise.
Yeah, we just drive. We drive and drive and drive. So, you know, about an hour into our trip, that we come across this Walmart. It's about an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah, about an hour trip.
Yeah. So we come across this Walmart. We see it. We ain't never been there before. So we decide to go in there and do it. Alright. Well, we go in there and man, everything looked too sweet at this Walmart. Nobody was around us.
Nobody was watching.
Man, nobody.
We were getting what we want.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it was a setup. Personally, I think they knew about us.
They
for real. Yeah.
They were waiting on us.
Yeah, they were waiting on us to do this. So, here's the crazy part, though. All right, so we go in there, and yeah, like I said, though, this is my birthday also. So we were on heroin, just to be honest, and I usually didn't do a whole lot, but I was celebrating my birthday like an idiot. So I did more than I normally did. So it had me pretty gone, like bad. So alright, what happens was we load up 2 big coolers, like these big, I don't know what kind of coolers you think they were.
I don't know. They were the pretty big camouflage coolers you get at Walmart.
Yeah, we put them in our buggy and go to the DVD section. We fill them up with the coolers, and
we're talking about the new movies that came out.
Yeah.
All the seasons.
Yeah, all that.
Like certain, the place where we'd take them back, like they would want certain things.
Yeah.
So we would get certain things to give them.
Yeah.
And we'd get the most money for it.
And I mean, when we say this though, we're talking about we made, you know, about $800 a day. We could easily, between, you know, both of us, we made about $800 a day. And all right, well, we pushed this buggy through the Walmart, and next thing I know, you know, we get to the garden center. That's where we were dipping out the door at. And, you know, we ain't have no plan. We weren't doing no secret type stuff. We were just running when we got to the doors.
Taking it, take off.
Yeah, so we get to the doors. Ain't nobody there still. We grab these coolers and take off running. Man, as soon as we do, cops come from every directions with their lights on. And,
we hopped in the car.
Well,
then
I remember Jay Money here throwing his cooler down.
Yeah.
And my crazy ass, I'm so gone. I'm still trying to steal the DVDs with these cops in tow. I'm still running with it. He had to tell me while we were running, drop your cooler. And so that's what I did. So we hopped in. He was driving. We hopped in his car at the time. And when we started driving.
We went about 100 feet maybe.
We didn't leave the parking lot of Walmart.
We had to jump out.
Yeah, he noticed we ain't had no gas. We couldn't go on no chase with him. So, yeah, we pull over to this little sided wood area. And like I said, now we don't know where we're at, so we don't know where these woods head to. Man, so we take off running. And then, as soon as we hit the wood line, there was a swamp there, wasn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, well, we ran through the woods, and as soon as we hit it, there was a swamp. And I was ahead of you, and I went, bam, I face first into the swamp. Had to pull my shoes up out of the mud and take off even further. And I think that's when you hit the swamp.
Yeah, I hit it right behind you, and I was covered in this nasty, gooey stuff.
Stanky,
Man.
nasty.
Yeah, it was bad. So, but we get out of there. We take off running. As soon as we clear those woods, there's another little road right there and some woods on the other side. Well, when we come out on the woods, a cop car's coming up that road, so he saw us. So
we came up to the house first.
Oh, yeah.
You had to jump over. We had to jump the back fence.
Oh, yeah. So we go through these woods, man. First of all, there's this couple outside, and you could tell them what you told them.
Yeah, the couple was out. There was a bunch of family members outside the house, so they were all trying to stop us, and I was like, you know what? I put my hand in my pants like I was about to pull a pistol out, which I didn't even have a pistol at the time.
Oh.
And I just had like I was just going to pull it out on them, and they all like, oh, they backed up. And I took off. I jumped the fence and ran up the hill. Then I heard boom, boom, and there was Ryan falling over the fence.
Look though, man, there was this. This fence was probably. It probably came up to my. It wasn't very tall fence. It came up to my mid thigh. I could not climb over this fence to save my life. Like I had to grab onto the top, like it was wire fence. I had to grab onto the top and just do a flip, and I felt like I cracked my tailbone or something. I hear him calling my name the whole time, like, "Where are you at? Where are you at?"
I was gone, man.
Yeah. So he kept running. So I get up and I make it, and when I come around this. I come around like this house or barn. There was another like little factory over there somewhere. When I come around, he's already in the woods. I see him. I can't make it no more. Oh yeah, some good Samaritan over there at the warehouse had his guns drawn on me too. And he was saying, get down. I couldn't make it no more though. I was out of breath and everything. So I fall to the ground and I just lay there face first. He comes out of the woods because he just didn't leave me behind. He just came out and was like, fuck it. And they're putting us in handcuffs and stuff, and they're saying, oh, get an ambulance. We think he's gonna OD, talking about me. And this dude, while we're laying there getting handcuffed, says, no, he's straight. He only did a bag.
I was like, he ain't gonna OD, man.
Yeah,
I was like, he just needs some water. I was like, he gonna be alright.
He ain't gonna OD.
He gonna be alright, man.
Yeah, so they take us to a Summerton jail. That was the Walmart we were at in Walker County. And now, mind you, I've heard of Summerton, but I always thought it was still Jefferson County. I did not know we were in Walker County. We didn't know where we were. So they take us to this jail, man, and it was just crazy. You know, they had us in there questions. The Walmart people followed us, tried to make us sign some papers saying we didn't sign nothing. I mean, you know, admission of guilt or anything. We didn't want to get tricked into nothing. So after all that, they put us in the cell, 2 separate cells, which it was, how many people you have in your cell, do you know?
I want to say like 4. I know I slept on the floor.
I had 3 or 4 too. Yeah, I slept.
And they
on
was
the floor.
all talking about we stank, we stunk.
Oh yeah,
Because they didn't let us shower.
No.
They didn't get us out of our muddy clothes. Remember, because we told y'all we fell in the swamp. So you got to think all of our clothes are soaking in mud.
Yeah.
And they stank. And they left us in there like what, 2 or 3 days?
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
And would not change clothes, no shower, nothing, and everybody's like, y'all stink, and it's like, whatever, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it, like, and then, so, you know, after, we still don't know what county, I think we found out what county we was in from our cellmate. Yeah. So they start talking about Walker County Jail, and we're like, what? Where's Walker County Jail? But listen here, though. Those inmates obviously have never been to this jail. Because they told us there was TVs. It was just a laid-back jail. They were making it seem sweet for real.
Easy life.
Yeah. So we're like, all right, screw it. You know, we don't have a bond. I don't think we had a bond yet until we got.
No,
to
we
the
didn't
camp.
have bond.
Yeah, so we couldn't even make bond or whatever. So, all right, day 3, they drive us to the county, and we're in the back seat. You know, we asked the cop to lower the back window, just crack it so we can get some air. It was hot, and this dude gonna tell us don't jump out the window.
With a crack like this much.
Yeah, and we're handcuffed and everything. We were like, don't jump out the window. So, anyway, we make it to the jail. We're in holding cell, and we're just sitting there, you know, we're waiting to go to the back. All right, well, so they fingerprint us and do our little mug shot and everything, and they take us to the back. They send... I don't remember who went back there first.
You went back first.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, hey, can you put me in the same pod as him? They were like, which one is it? And I was like, I think B pod, but you really went to D pod.
Oh, that's right.
And they were like, no, you don't want to go to B pod. And I'm like, well, that's where he went. And they were like, well, I'm telling you, you don't want to go. And I was like, all right, then, whatever. And then they put me in C.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I didn't know why they were telling me that until after we walked by there. And this is the only county jail that we probably ever been to.
Yeah.
That was... You have one dorm with blacks, one dorm with whites, and you got Mexicans segregated.
B dorm literally meant black dorm.
Exactly.
It was nothing. They didn't put white people in. And I wasn't in B dorm, by the way. They obviously, they were mistaken. I was in D dorm, right beside his, because he was in C. But when I go back there, they don't give me a mat. They didn't give you one at first.
No.
How long did it take? But you got yours kind of quick.
Yeah, I got mine quick. But the thing about it is, like, when you go in there, it's like any other county jail you go to, 9 times out of 10, they're going to assign you to a cell. Well, it's not like that there. There, you go in, you lay your stuff down, and it's like, hey, who wants to take me in? Like,
yeah, that's
can
it.
I sleep in your cell? No,
Yeah.
no. Can I
Yeah,
sleep
exactly.
in your cell?
If
No.
people don't want you there, they just gonna
You just
tell
gotta,
you.
you gotta make it. You're on your own in there.
Yeah, and you know, I didn't have a mat for 3 days. I had people. It might have been 4 days for real. I can't remember, but I was having to sleep on this steel for 4 days people. They had cut up their mats and made like pillow or made extra padding in their mats they already had. So they were having to give me stuff just to kind of sleep comfortable. Needless to say, I might have slept like a few hours in that 4 days because of that.
And we was coming off dope too.
Yeah, and we was coming off the dope. But you know, when I get to talking to everybody in the jail, you know, they tell me, they were like, man, I'm gonna tell you, you got it easy. Normally when out of towners come in here, they pretty much go to whooping them. Like if they don't know you right away, and they didn't do that with me or him. So, you know, I was like, okay. And the reason, you know, I seen other out-of-towners come in there, and they weren't lying. That's the truth. They whoop them for real.
If you look weak, they take in your store.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as the police give it to the dude that got the store, like, as soon as he leaves, they're drawing down, they're taking that shit. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they play weird games with newcomers now. Like, what was the game they do where you get to choose?
You're talking about what I did that time?
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember that game, what it's called. I mean, I know how it worked. Like, pretty much, like, when they come in, you know, like, you got to choose either you're going to wear underwear and that's it, or you're going to take a slap to the face, or piss in the face.
Yeah.
They're going to throw piss in your face. And you got to choose, like, which one you want to do. And like, we didn't do that, but I seen it done. I participated in it. I don't know why I did, but you know, whatever. It was
probably
what
because
it is.
You had to, because they would have probably turned on you.
Yeah, but I did it, and did I end up slapping?
I think you slapped him.
I ended up slapping him or some shit. But but I mean, this stupid stuff like that goes on in there. The police don't care what you do in there. It's overrated. The police, they mind their own business. They don't care about nothing.
And after I was in there for on about my 4th or 5th day in there, man, I watched a dude get beat so bad that they had to, like, do you remember seeing that in my dorm where the dude like got knocked out and had his eye?
Yeah, I remember him coming. I remember him walking through the bay right there, you know, the windows where you can see all the dorm.
Yeah, man, he got beat so bad, and the guards never came, never did any. The dudes who did it, one of them, I think one went to lock up, but there was it was 3-on-1 anyways, and I mean one of them was a big guy, and he just pummeled this dude to. I mean he was gone. So yeah, and then after that, I mean you ended up getting out in about a month later or something.
Oh yeah, cause well we kept hitting the buttons, and every day they were adding all these Walmarts. We were taking all these DVDs from.
Oh yeah.
So they kept adding warrants. Remember?
Yeah. So we had warrants in Calhoun County and everywhere, and so yeah, and then we ended up he ended up getting out about a month after we got in there, and I was sick.
$300 bond.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the only place too. Look, they gave us $30,000 property bond here. We call the bondsman. They're talking about it'll be like $600 to pay the whole thing, but it's you could give them a down payment of like $200 or $300. My family's mad at me, so they didn't come and get me out. But his came and got him out after they got stopped getting mad at him after about a month, and I looked sick. I was in the glass when he left. And he walked off like I just looked like a lost puppy dog whenever he left the jail, because I was in there by myself. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's how we ended up getting getting in there. That's how we ended up getting in there. And yeah, but we go into here, man. I just want to give y'all a little something about and let y'all know, people who think this jail's a joke, it ain't. And yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll be doing another video later.